What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more Dislyte, and today I want to talk about where you should be spending all of your stamina. You only get so much stamina every single day, especially as a free-to-play player, so you want to make sure you're using them in the correct locations. A lot of people might be wasting them on trials or something like that. We're going to show you exactly where you should prioritize them, so let's jump right into it. So when it comes to using up your stamina, of course you have to always be prepared to make sure you're using every last bit without wasting time. Now, I think in the early game it takes about 6 hours to fill up your stamina. I've yet to kind of burn through all my extra stamina today because there are ways to purchase more stamina, which we'll talk about that as well. But mainly your main goal here is to just farm. And you need to figure out exactly where to use this because there's multiple locations. There's trials here. One place that I would highly prioritize because it is a very limited game mode is the Cube Miracle. This is only open, I believe, every 2 days. You really want to try to prioritize that because the Cube Shop is very good for getting Spearmon. Those are really, really good. You're definitely going to need them, trust me, especially if you're free to play. This is where it's going to be. Then you can also maybe buy some Organa, aka gems. I don't know why it's called Organa. I think we're just going to call them gems anyway. Summons, maybe, but honestly, I'm not a fan of getting summons with a lot of your gems, your resources. But Cube Miracle, definitely a place to go. It is essentially a roguelike style gameplay where you jump, beat some bosses, and there's a lot of summons there. You can get gold records, silver records, you can get a lot of great stuff. So definitely prioritize getting your Cube Miracle done no matter what. Try to progress as far as possible. Now, after that, the other two in the trials, not really super priorities. So, of course, you can go against the Ritual Miracle boss. Is it Kronos on this one? Kronos is really difficult, but this is where you're going to get your relics from. Not exactly a huge priority. There's two different bosses here, of course. They pretty much have the same type thing. You get extra gems for beating them the first time, but again, not really something I would highly prioritize right out of the gate. Sonic Miracle can be good, but I don't think is a priority either. These are mainly going to be resources that you're going to use to upgrade your heroes, but if you're not at the point of needing to upgrade your heroes just yet, there isn't a huge deal. So Ascension is where you're going to go. This is where you can unlock bonus attack, bonus HP. The phase 3 bonus is by far the biggest one on most heroes because it takes your normal ability and gives it a bonus, which this one here is really good. This one here, it changes it so that you absorb AP from each enemy, and a lot of heroes have a very character defining ability. I want to show you another one down here on a 3-star hero. This one here was huge. So it takes her already pretty good AoE heal that she has, and then she makes the entire team immune for 2 turns. They can't be debuffed. Another one that's absolutely amazing, Ascension, right here. I don't have it just yet, but it takes her shielding ability and allows you to also recover 15% of max HP for 2 rounds every time it comes to your round. That is huge. So not only does she shield, she now also heals. So getting to here is important, but I would not prioritize this over the overall power level of your team. Leveling heroes is one of the biggest power boosts you can possibly get. You get a ton of stats and everything. Very, very good. So what I would say, the biggest thing you should really prioritize here, not the trials, it should be purely the story mode. You should be pushing to go as far as you can to the highest chapter you can. And then once you hit that wall, because of course everybody's going to get that one where they just can't beat it. I can't beat 9-3 right now. It's just not going to happen. What you want to do is you want to farm these XP nodes. Now, if you can't unlock it just yet in the current map you're in, go back one map, go back a chapter. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to farm this XP a ton. Now, there's a lot of cool things you can get for rewards here, but one thing you got to make sure you do, don't put in heroes that are maxed out level, because of course, once you hit max level, you can't gain any more XP. This is also a great way to power level up some of your weaker heroes. So in this case here, I'll show you guys how much you can actually get here. I'm gonna drop out a couple of my my support heroes. Actually, no, I'm gonna drop you out. I want to put some of my lower heroes in that need some experience, and then I'm gonna show you how much you get if you put a very low support hero in. So let's jump into a battle. We're gonna go through one of these right here, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So these are pretty much capable to be done as long as you have your your one, maybe two main heroes in here. So even if they're not grinding XP, you're still at the point where the majority of your team is getting XP. And that's fine as long as you have a plan of how you want to go about farming it. Clearing the higher chapter versions are better. You're going to get good rewards off it too. And it doesn't matter if the hero dies. If the hero dies, it makes absolutely no difference to you. It's not like the Final Fantasy RPG games or anything like that, where if a hero, or like Pokemon, if a hero dies in combat, they don't get the resources. It's not like that. They always get the XP. It's a very nice system in the game. Even if any of them die, we're still going to be in a really good spot. So we really just care about our main 2 damage. If the other ones die, it's fine. It's no biggie. But we got to get through. Majority of these are 2 to 3 stages here, depending on the chapter you're on. But literally, the way I've gotten my team as strong as it has right now is mainly just going ahead and doing these XP farms. I've been doing this more than I think anything else in the game, is just straight up XP grinding. Now, I know the rewards say you can only get a couple different things, but you can get quite a few different rewards from what I've seen. I believe I've even gotten silver records off of this farming, which is interesting. I didn't think you'd be able to get that, but it ended up being very, very helpful. Having a healer maybe on your team too while you're doing this might be helpful. But yeah, if you're just looking to try to grind up the XP, get the levels up, I'll show you guys at the end here what it looks like. I'm not going to bore you with this entire fight. So essentially, when you get to the end of the fight, you'll be able to see how much experience these low-level heroes will be able to get. Your espers. Watch how much you're going to get here. So we go all the way up, level 20. So we're getting like a couple levels every single time. You're also getting some bonus e-cash. You're getting some runes and stuff. Not too bad. This is where I spend the good majority of my resources as I try to grind my entire team up. Like I said, if you have to leave some max heroes in, you know, it's not good. It doesn't feel good to have to use them and have it work out that way, but it ends up being that. It's just fine. And then, of course, when you finally have enough power, you jump back in it, use your energy to try to grind up. The other thing you should try to do every single day, while it doesn't cost stamina, it does cost your different PvP tickets here, these admission certificates. Make sure you're doing these battles every day because you want to try to claim as many of these resources, because this is one of the best shops to go for Spiritmon, Divina, which I think are like the best ones to go for, even records and stuff like that. So very, very good. Plus the first win is going to give you some bonus resources. But yeah, besides that, there's really only the 2 modes, Trials, Story. But I would just grind that XP as much as possible. It's going to be one of the best things you can do. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any other tips and tricks you want to know about specifically. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.